Hey everyone, it's Matt Frazier, the medium. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight, we're going to be talking about how psychics and mediums connect with the other side. And I want to bring you guys behind the scenes of what I sense, what I feel, and what I hear when I'm doing a reading and I'm connecting with the spirit world. Because I get so many questions from all of you saying, Matt, you got to explain to me, what is it that you actually see? What is it that you actually hear? What is it that you actually feel? And how is it possible that someone is able to speak to the dead? Well, you guys, what's really cool is that when your loved ones transition onto the other side, right? As a medium, I don't go and seek them out. But what's really cool is that your loved ones are just as excited to talk to you as you are to talk to them. What's really cool is that our loved ones don't leave our life. And the first thing that I want you to know is that as a medium, I don't bring your loved ones to you, right? I don't grab your loved ones down from heaven and pull them through to communicate and speak. What's so beautiful is that when you come to me, whether it be at a live event, whether it be at an online reading, whether it be that I run into you on the street, you bring your loved one to me. What I mean by that is that your loved one is with you right here by your side all the time, trying to speak to you, talk with you, and communicate with you. And when souls know that somebody has a really high level of perception, and when they know that somebody can see them or hear them or communicate with them and is open to it, souls will come to that person to speak and communicate. It's what happens every single day to me as a medium. I feel like I don't live life alongside the living as much as I do the dead, because they're using me as their telephone to get to all of you. So first of all, I want to say hello to all of you. I see Lee is here. I also see that Lori's here. She's excited. I also see, oh my God, I see Devori is here from Michigan. Did you hear I'm coming to Detroit, Michigan? You guys, I have so many new tour dates. And yes, Mary S., I'm coming to Northfield, Ohio as well. I know that you're coming to that event. I got so many events planned. If you haven't heard, I'm coming to Los Angeles. I'm coming to Washington. I'm coming to New Jersey. I'm coming to New York. I'm coming to Texas. I'm coming back to Canada. I'm coming to Massachusetts, you guys. I'm also coming to, oh my God, I got to think where else. Oklahoma. All the dates are up on my website, meetmattfrazier.com, meetmattfrazier.com. Everyone's asking, what are the dates? What are the dates? I don't know off the top of my head, because when you talk to the dead, keep track of your schedule, have to keep track of a son, a wife, a life. You don't I'm so bad with dates, you guys. I'm so bad with dates. But I know the states that I'm coming. I definitely know that the end of June I'll be in Los Angeles, then Washington. Then I think Canada, I'm also coming as well. I don't know. Check the website, meetmattfrazier.com, so I don't want to go and screw you guys up. But what I want you guys to know is exactly how I do what I do. And this is what's really cool, is there is an unseen language between the living and the dead, right? And that is because when your loved ones go to the other side, they learn ways to communicate with us here on Earth. And what's really cool is that being a psychic medium over time, I've had to learn their language. I've had to learn how to communicate with the other side, how to communicate with the spirits, and they're also learning how to communicate back to me. So the reason why this is that when I'm doing a reading, when I'm connecting you guys with your loved ones in spirit, I don't hear them the same way that you're hearing me right now. So when I'm connecting with your loved ones, they don't come through and say, oh, hi, Matt, I'm this person's mother. I died in 1991. Can you just let her know that I've been okay in spirit, but, this is going on and this is going on? What's really cool is that the way that my gift and my ability works is that I see shadows and silhouettes with people. I see figures no matter where I go. So, for example, if I see a man walking down the street and he lost his wife, I might see the silhouette of a woman that's next to him. And then what happens next is once I see that silhouette and I tune into that energy, right? I tune into that. I focus my energy on that. All of a sudden, thoughts and visions start coming to me. And thoughts and visions are literally like little movies that play that show me that person's life. They'll show me memories that they had here in this world. They'll show me the connection that they had to that person. They'll show me some of the things in life that they loved and that they missed. They'll also show me some of the memories that, their loved ones think of them. And then what's really cool is this, is when I'm connecting with them, they go from appearing in front of me to appearing here. So every medium connects with the other side in one main way, and that is sensing and feeling the departed. So what's really cool is that every medium connects with the other side through thoughts. And there's a reason for this. Thoughts are what connect us to the spirit world, and thoughts are where we receive our information. If you've ever had that situation, I want to know in the comments, how many of you have had this situation happen where somebody popped into your head and you felt the need to call them, and you did, and you found out that something just happened with them? Maybe they were just in the hospital, maybe they had just gotten sick, maybe their mom had just gotten a bad diagnosis, or maybe there was something that happens within the family and you're like, oh my God, this is so crazy. I felt to call you. I felt to connect with you. It just came into my head. How many of you have felt that way, right? And I also see that Jeremiah is saying thoughts are energy. It's true. Thoughts are energy. Your loved ones in spirit are energy. Pauline says that happened with her. Rochelle is saying that happened with her. Gina's saying it's happened with her. I also see that Donette is saying yes. I see that Red Prime is saying yes. I see everyone on Instagram saying yes. What I want you to know is that if you have had that situation happen, where all of a sudden you feel the need to call somebody, you feel the need to reach out to them, you feel like you're going to warn someone about something because something is about to happen. You have to warn someone about the person that they're dating because it's not the person for them. You have to warn someone because you feel like they're going to get hurt. You feel like they're going down the wrong path. Or maybe it is that you know something that you shouldn't know. Maybe it is that a friend of yours pops into your head and you see that they're going through an addiction. They never told you they were having an addiction issue, but you know that there's something wrong. You know it, you feel it, right? It's not just a gut instinct. It appears in your thoughts. Well, this is how the information comes into psychics and mediums like myself. The same way that you get that thought to call somebody, that thought is placed into your head. And by the way, those thoughts are not your own. How many of you get thoughts that are not your own? Where maybe something's going on in your life or something's happening, you might be freaking out, and then a thought pops into your head that's not your own, and someone's just saying, be calm, it's going to work, it's okay. How many of you have had that happen? How many of you have had it happen where something just pops into your head and then it happens, right? I see Wendy is saying yes. Paulina is saying yes. I also see that Catherine Ann is saying yes, right? You guys, this is the other side speaking to you. This is how you're receiving your information psychically. And it's the same way that I am, just at a different level. So when you get those little notifications that pop in, when you feel those little things, when you get those little messages, I get it in a different way. Not only do I get those little notions that come up, but also I get sent visions. So visions are like daydreaming when you're awake. And what visions are exactly like when you're going to sleep, okay? And you're dreaming of something. Maybe you're dreaming of, maybe you're dreaming of your dad that had passed away. Maybe you're dreaming of a dog that had passed away that you're spending time with. It was your childhood dog, right? Those dreams, when you're seeing and interacting with those people who had departed, are the same way that I receive information as a psychic medium. The best way I can describe it is that it's dreaming while you're awake. Your mind connects you to the spirit worlds because your thoughts are energy. And what powers your thoughts, what powers your brain, what powers you is not just your heart, but your soul. Deep within you, there's this energy force within you. You already have a soul. When you die, your soul isn't created. It was already created. Your soul is living within your body. And the moment that you transition on, the moment that you die, your soul lifts out of your body. And with it, it takes all the memories, all the life experiences, all the things that you had here in this world, and you transition on. That's why when I'm connecting with your loved ones in spirit, they don't forget anything. They remember the people that they loved here in this world. They have all the connections that they held close to them here in this world. And they have a special bond and still have a special connection with you. So what I want you to know is this, is what's really cool is that everybody is psychic through their dreams. If you're dreaming, it means that you are psychic in some way. It means that you just go there. Your mind just goes there. Your body just goes there. And it's the coolest thing, you guys, because dreams connect you to the spirit world. Dreams connect you to premonitions. You can see things before it happens. Dreams connect you to people who had passed on, who can deliver messages to you. Dreams also connect you to your inner consciousness and higher self, right? There's many times where I've talked to people who, while they're fast asleep, they'll dream things. Like they'll dream about a book to write, and the next thing you know, they'll be like, it'll be in their head, they have to write that book. Or they'll dream about a place they have to visit, and it'll haunt them until they go. And I use haunts, but it's really not that word. It'll just keep popping up and popping up and popping up, right? It's because when your body is asleep, your mind is free, and it's more susceptible to that psychic information. But what I can tell you is this, is that While you're awake, you can receive that information too. We have a phone line to heaven through our thoughts. Energy is energy. You can send good energy to someone when someone is needing some healing or having a rough time or feeling sick. You can send them healing energy and send your energy to them to lift them up and to be with them. You can send someone protective energy when you're worried about them, when you're scared about them, when you're hoping that they make the right choices. You can also send somebody bad energy when you're angry with them, upset with them, mad at them, even without you thinking that you're doing it, that you can make that other person feel anxious, worried, upset just by feeling that bad energy. But what I want you to know is that that same way that we send energy back and forth, so do the spirits on the other side. Oh my God, thank you so much. That was the best. I see that Heather goes to me, Matt, your videos have been helping me so much. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you here. That honestly makes my day when you guys say that. But what I want you to know is that, the more that you understand their world, the more that you understand about how spirit communication works, the more that you can understand how to receive messages. So when you're sending thoughts to somebody, good or bad, right? You're doing just that. You're sending energy their way. It's like a conversation line through energy. For example, if someone's mad at you, you can feel it. You can feel them being pissed at you, mad at you, upset with you. It can make you feel sick. It can make you feel uneasy. It can make you feel worried, right? And like I said, that energy can be felt if you're right next to the person or if you're miles away from one another. How many of you have that one family member that when they're mad at you, when they're upset with you, they could be in another country, they could be on another planet, but you still feel it right here? How many of you feel that? How many of you feel when someone that you truly love is thinking about you, right? And Kathleen is saying yes to that. Heather's saying yes, I know it. Lee is saying yes, right? Pauline is saying yes. Carrie's saying 100%. Tanya's saying yes. How many of you feel those ways? You feel that you feel this connectedness to other people. You feel when someone's thinking about you. You feel like when someone's loving on you. You just feel this energy. Well, what I want you to know is that this type of energy that we feel back and forth with one another is actually the energy that the souls are working with to communicate with us here on Earth. And it's the same energy that mediums work with. The only thing that makes a medium is that we're just really highly, highly, highly sensitive and intuitive. And what that means is that mediums are very sensitive to people, to pets, to outside circumstances, to energies, and they can pick up on the energies. That's why they can read the spirit so well, right? It's because a medium is so sensitive, they pick up on things that ordinary people care or ordinary people oversee. So what I want you to know is this, is that once you figure that out, once you learn that energy can be sent, you can also learn how to receive that information as well. So what's beautiful is this, is that the souls will help you with trying to communicate with them. That's what I've learned on the other side. Like when I'm connecting with your loved ones, here's how it works. I'm communicating with them to get messages. Your loved ones in spirit are connecting with me to get messages to you. So when you see me do a reading, whether it be on stage or whether it be on an online group reading or whether it be on television or in an audience and you see me go and close my eyes, what I'm doing is I'm asking spirit questions. I'm asking them specific information like how'd you die? What went on in your life? Who are some people that you're trying to reach out to? What are some things that your family members want to know or need to know? What are some ways that your family can remember you, right? I'll ask them these questions. I'll also ask them specific information too. I'll ask them, what was your name? What were some specific things that would mean things to your family? What are some things so that your family will really believe? And then what your loved ones in spirit will do is they'll try to get the messages back to me. So for example, I might see a vision of their life that they're showing me to replay a certain moment that was special to them. They might whisper where I might hear a name, a date, or a place or something that they're telling me. Or what might happen is they'll make me feel a certain feeling. This happens a lot when I'm connecting with spirit. And this is how sometimes you can know if a spirit's with you. For example, I was just doing a reading on stage the other night. And when I was doing readings on stage, I felt that this woman was coming through and I felt like I was being, how do you say? I felt like I was drowning. There was all of this fluid that was in through here. And when I connected with the woman, she said, oh, my mother, she had emphysema. That's why you're feeling that way. There was also a man that I was connecting with who had passed. And when I was connecting with him, he had showed me visions of his leg all black and blue. And when I was connecting with his daughter, she said, "Oh, my dad had to be amputated. That was what happened with his leg. It turned back black and blue." So your loved ones will send me either a vision or a feeling or sometimes a whisper to get the information through. It's whatever way they can communicate easiest. Well, they're trying to communicate that same way to you as well. And it also depends on how you're gifted and what ways you receive your information. But what I want you to know is that even though I make it seem so easy when I'm connecting with the spirit world, it really is a back and forth conversation. It really is this back and forth dialogue between me and between them that I use to connect with all of you. So what I want you to know is that you can talk to your loved ones as well by finding common ground, by learning about the other side, by learning about their language, right? And it's a language that grows over time. Every single day, I'm learning something new about the other side, the afterlife. I'm learning something new about how your loved ones are communicating, and they're also learning how to communicate with me. And she asked Midnight is asking a good question. She says, do they age with their birthdays when they come around? So no, there's only one age in the spirit world. And here's the cool part about this, is that it doesn't matter how long your loved ones have been gone. It doesn't matter how long they've been on the other side. What I can tell you is that in spirit, they are with you no matter what. They love you, they support you, they care about you, and they are a part of you no matter where you go. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. I see that Allison is here, Margie is here. But listen, this gift doesn't just end with me. What I can tell you is that being a medium, right? I speak to so many of you that have abilities. I speak to so many of you that sense them, feel them, connect with them. And what's really sad is that there's been a lot of mediums that have come to me, and they think that they're doing it wrong. They think that they're channeling wrong because maybe the information that they're getting isn't specific, or maybe the information that they're getting, comes to them in a different way. Well, what I can tell you is that we all have a phone line, and it's not about how old we are. It's not about if we feel like we're gifted, if we feel like we're intuitive, if we feel like we're not. We all have that phone line that's there to connect with our loved ones, right? And your loved ones will use it if you give them the opportunity. But you also have to learn about how you're personally receiving the information. Are you more of a thinker? Are you more of a doer? Are you more visual? Are you more of a hearer, right? How does the information come to you? How does it download, and how do you open yourself up more? Well, what I can tell you is there's so many ways to channel the other side. My grandmother was a medium. My grandmother used to get omens and premonitions of life events and world events before they happened. My mom is a medium as well, but my mom is more of a life medium. So my mom will talk to spirit guides and hear information about a person's life that will help them moving forward and to help make decisions. My mom uses cards to read. I'm one that I see shadows and silhouettes. You have your own special gift that's waiting to be discovered. It could be that your gift is that you're very intuitive with people. And when you tune into people, you can read things about people, sense things about people, hear things about people. It could be that you're very strongly connected to animals, and animals are a channel for you, where when you're with an animal or in the presence of an animal, whether it be a pet, whether it be someone else's pet, whether it be a zoo animal, whatever it may be, you feel things about them, right? It's almost like they talk to you. You can feel pets on a different level. There are so many ways to connect with spirit. There's so many ways that you can go and learn to channel, but it starts with this. It starts with learning how to download the information. What's really cool is that we do this automatically at night. This is how spirits come through to us at night. It's how we're all psychic at night. When we lay our head down on the pillow, we download information from spirit. It's the reason why we get premonitions. It's the reason why we can see and sense and feel things. It's the reason why when we lay our head down on that pillow, dead people can come to us, pets can come to us, we can see things before they happen, we can channel our higher self, we can have ideas come to us. It's because our body's shut off, our mind is shut off, and we're just downloading. It's that time when our soul can connect back to heaven in the spirit world. So what I want you to know is this. If you guys haven't heard, I have some exciting news. I'm going to be teaching a course on psychic mediumship. So if you've been wanting to connect with the other side, if you've been wanting to go and to learn how to enhance your own ability, for years, I didn't do this. I didn't do mediumship classes, but I said, you know what? Recently, I heard a little message from spirit, and I heard that there were a lot of mediums here on my page and a lot of people that were trying to connect with the other side and weren't really sure how. And actually, it just happened to me. It's funny. I kept being told by spirit, you need to do a mediumship course. You need to do a mediumship course. And then I was at one of my live events, and a woman came to me She was in my meet and greet before the show, and she's like, Matt, she goes, you really need to do a course. She says, because I'm having a really hard time connecting. I'm a medium. I receive information, but I don't know what it means. I don't know how to channel it. I don't know what the information that's given to me, what I'm supposed to do with it. So that being said, I'm going to be teaching a live class on June 4th, where I'm going to be teaching you what I've learned over the years of communicating with spirit, how they communicate with us, how we can communicate back with them. And I'm also going to be teaching you how you can open the channel to receiving messages from your loved ones, because it's just that. The same way that you take out your remote and you put on a channel on television, and depending on what you're watching, the news will come through, a comedy will come through, entertainment will come through. That same channel is how you channel the other side. When you're channeling, what you're really doing is you're gearing yourself up to focus on one soul, whether it be a person's mother, father, sister, brother, whether it be a cat, a dog, a child, whatever it may be, you're tuning into that soul. And what's so beautiful is this, is that you have that connection within you. So for those of you who have been asking me to do a mediumship class, it's finally here. June 4th, I'm going to be doing a live mediumship course on Zoom. And if you can't make it on June 4th, let's say that you sign up. It's a live course. And I want to do it live for one reason, because when I do courses that are live, I get to see you guys and I get to feed off of the energy. So when you're there with me live, what's really cool is that while you're all there, I'll pick up on your energy and I'll know what to teach at that moment, right? It's really cool. I love the live classes if you haven't heard. I mean, I could have pre-recorded it and done it, but I decided to do it live because when you're all there, I don't like to read off a script. I don't like to go and read off of a piece of paper. I like to be in the moment with all of you. And I want to teach you and show you how to channel, how to connect with your angels, spirit guides, and loved ones, and how to download information on your own, how to give readings, how to read yourself, how to help others. It's an amazing gift that I think that every single person should be able to use. So if you want to join me, June 4th is the mediumship course. You can sign up on my website, meetmattfrazier.com. But what I want you guys to know is this. It's going to happen live. What time is it happening? It's happening at 8 o'clock p.m., June 4th at 8 o'clock p.m. But let's say you sign up and you miss it. Or let's say you sign up and you have to work that day, or you get called into work. Every single person who signs up is going to get the recording of the class afterwards. So within 24 hours after signing up, I'm going to personally send you the link where you can watch the course again and again and again and again, because we're going to go through a lot of information, you guys. I want to make sure that all the information that I'm teaching you is information that you're going to remember and information that you can go back to and listen to again and again and again. So that being said, June 4th, I really hope that you'll come and join me. So to join me, just go to meetmattfrazier.com and you'll find it under online readings. So if you go to meetmattfrazier.com and click on online readings, that's where you'll see my mediumship online course that's there. And what I also want you guys to know is this, really important, is that I'm also going to be doing live readings online. So if you want a reading with me, okay, June 8th is the next available date. So every date right now in May is sold out. So all of May is sold out. But I have a few spots left to June 8th and June 9th, where I'm going to be reading you guys and connecting you with the afterlife, just like you see here on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all those videos of people getting readings of people who have signed up for an online reading and have signed up for an online reading and have heard a message from their loved one. So if you'd like to join me, just go to meetmattfrazier.com, click on online readings. That's where you can get into one of the online readings, or where you can get into that psychic mediumship webinar. And I decided this summer to do a couple webinars. I'm actually doing one on manifesting things in your life. So manifesting your dream life is something that I totally believe in, because your spirit guide has the map to your life. Your spirit guide knows who your soulmate is, how to get to your soulmate, how to get to that house, that car, that dream life that you want, and what's truly going to make you happy. So when you align with your spirit guide, you can create amazing things. So we're going to be doing a course on that. And also, I'm going to be doing an overcoming grief course called Navigating Life After Loss. That's really important as well. So if this summer I decided, you know what, let's do something different. I'm doing a summer learning series and I'm kicking it off with mediumship. So June 4th is my mediumship class. Then we're going to be learning about manifesting, and then we're going to be learning about living life after loss. So if any of those classes seem exciting to you or seem like something you might be interested in, just go to meetmattfrazier.com. Where the hell is it? Meetmattfrazier.com and click on online readings. That's where you'll find my online readings, and we'll also find my classes. And I also see Bev is here from Australia. Hey, Bev, I'm so glad that you found me. But the one thing that I want you to know is this. Oh my God, thank you so much. Stephanie just signs up for the course. I love that. I'm so freaking excited. I also see that Brittany Benson is coming to the June 8th online reading. I'm so excited that you're coming. I'll see you there. You guys, I get so excited to do these online readings because I never know who's going to show up. I never know what your loved ones are going to say, who's going to be there, or what they're going to tell me. And that's the fun part. It's all up to them. So I will be seeing you guys live online. I'm so excited. I hope that you guys are as well. And just head to meetmattfrazier.com, meetmattfrazier.com right here to reserve your spot while there's still time. Click on online readings. That's where you can find it all. And remember one thing. The one thing that you can do to feel closer to your loved ones is have conversations with them. Talk to your mom, talk to your dad, talk to anyone in your life who had died, because anytime that you talk to them, they can hear you at that moment. And they're right here, always by your side. They're listening to you, they are helping you, and they're trying to communicate with you. You just have to open up the door and realize that it's a possibility, because there's a gift in you that's been there all along. So I hope to see you in class June 4th. Head to my website to register. And for the rest of you, June 8th, don't forget, June 8th, I have a few spots left for online readings. I hope to see you there. It's $22 to join the online group reading event, but you got to make sure that you're registered. We are almost sold out, and I'm so excited to see who will get the last few spots. So I love you guys. I will see you soon, and trust in the signs.